nowadays you see producers making just as much, if not more money than an artist.
Right.
How did you come to grips with that transition for yourself where it's like, yo, I don't want to be the artist. I don't need to be the artist no more. I could just really...
It wasn't that I didn't want to be an artist. It was just that once I became a producer, I began to find my purpose in production.
Okay.
And that was to introduce people. Ladies and gentlemen, I've always been introducing this person, this person, but not just that. When you first heard "Hoes in the Club showing up, shaking that ass in the club, nigga, what?" When you first heard that record, there was no introduction. Now that record was so big in Houston. That was Suave House Records with 8Ball and MJG. Then it was in Houston, and the record was so big in that city that I had to move there. Because Houston is territorial, and if you over there in on the east side, they don't go to the south side. South side don't go to the west side. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can do 5, 6 different shows a week. So you've seen a lot of Houston rappers, and you be like, "Why this nigga so rich? I never heard of him." Mm-hmm. Because it's like compartmentalized like that in Houston. Yeah. So when I was out there, when I got there, I was like, because it was like, when I kept coming back to Atlanta, and they were like, you got a show Thursday, you got a show Friday, you got a show Saturday, then you got one Tuesday. I was like, whoa, this is a pattern. I was like, I'm just gonna come out there. I'm just gonna come out there till this record slow down. But when the record blew up, I didn't have my name on the record. So it was somebody running around, about 4 or 5 producers, and they had juice, saying that they produced the record. And Suave House never put my name on that record because I didn't sign with them. They wanted me to sign, but I didn't. So I don't know if they did it on purpose, but they didn't put my name on that record. You feel me?
Right.
So nobody knew. So I had to get on my soapbox. So that's kind of like where the ladies and gentlemen, all of that came from. That came from me watching James Brown. Because James Brown would be like, hey, ladies and gentlemen, there are 7 wonders of the world. You're about to witness the 8th. Mm. You feel me? I was like, ooh, Dad. Even when Ed Sullivan introduced James Brown, he still had his guy come and reintroduce him. Cause like, oh, okay, Ed, I know you introduced him, but my guy, so I just introduced. No, I'm about to introduce him. Hey, let the boy introduce me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bad, super bad. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh. So that's why I was like, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jazze Fenzel production. Oh boy. It became more than music. Because then I started going to boys and girls clubs and I asked all of the kids, what do you think it is that I do? And they all had a different answer, but they were all right.
Mm. So how do producers compete? Like if you're saying you created this, or you was a part of the creation of this song, or a song,
right,
or a project,
right?
How, like, what do we not know of this underworld that's saying like, yo, I can't say that I wasn't a part of something because you're gonna hear my name or you're gonna hear my sound, right. You're gonna hear my verse on a.
Right.
Like it's hard to say like Cam wasn't in there. Like that's Cam's voice.
Right. That's his
voice.
As
a producer,
right,
you don't have no specific.
You got to figure it out. You got to make it pop. You got to make it pop. And I was able to make it pop. I came from Teddy Riley. Mm-hmm. Teddy Riley was. I'm trying to think. Teddy Riley might have been the only dude before me tagging his record like that. Yep. Yeah. Hey, he do like little antics on the song, and that was Teddy. Is it anybody else? I can't think of anybody else. And then it was me.
And now you got
Diddy, P Diddy.
Mm.
Yep.
But the morphing of stamping songs, like it's how you say it now is crazy because like. Yeah. If Young Metro don't trust you,
yeah.
And then now you start hearing like,
yeah.
what is the so and so you in there? Like, oh my God.
Pierre.
Pierre, you in there?
Yeah.
Like that. And then like it's so many different sounds and stamps, so to speak,
Yeah.
but it comes from something.
Yeah.
It's a producer's way of saying, hey,
Yeah.
this my beat.
This is me.
This is me.
It's me, the stamp. See, I was the one that you don't never know how my stamp gonna be. It depends on the mood of the record. If you hear Angie Stone,
Rest in peace.
yes. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Angie Stone. If you hear Snoop Dogg, you might be, ladies and gentlemen, the big dog, Snoop Dogg, a man, a myth, a legend, a Too Short, you know what I'm saying? A pimp, a Mac. I can make it go either way. It's not just one, you know what I'm saying? And they want that. I got one that you could just tap, but they don't want that. The record's done. They be looking at me like, I never insist. They say, you know, you got to do your thing. This record jamming. We about to put it up. You know, you got to do your thing. You going to be in the video? So there it is. You have to write yourself in. You got to write yourself in. Ain't nobody going to write you in.